Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to NGPW. What does that stand for? Next Generation Pro Wrestling. And this is our very first live stream for NGPW of the year. And we're going to start things off, ladies and gentlemen, with a pre-show trios tag team wrestling action. Anna Jay, whom you may know from All Elite Wrestling. And if you do not know who Anna Jay is, well, this is your opportunity to get to know these awesome young new stars in the world of professional wrestling. My name, by the way, is Johnny Baba Ganoush. This is the Loud and Clear Pictures production YouTube channel where we produce about 99% of the time. It's all E-Federations from either WWE's 2K17, here 2K25, and you might even get some No Mercy from the WWF No Mercy N64 video game. Our program tonight is a women's contenders tournament. 8 stars, 8 ladies will be competing for the opportunity to become the next #1 contender for the NGPW Women's World Championship. And may I remind you folks, at the top of the hour, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the current world title holder, will be putting the belt on the line against the legend, the princess, challenger for tonight's evening, Zelda. You heard me correctly, ladies and gentlemen. Zelda will be in action. She may end up at the end of the night as the new NGPW Women's World Champion. But we'll cross that bridge once we get there. We're only 3 minutes in. We've only got the entrances going on to our pre-show. And I'm going to be zipping in and out of commentary to make my supper, to eat, but to also broadcast and be in tuned with anyone and everyone who is watching this stream. So right now, folks, enjoy the pre-show for the NGPW Women's Contenders Tournament, and I'll be right back with y'all. Thank you.
From Glasgow, Scotland, Brian A. Monson.
right, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a heck of a hardcore trios ladies tag team match as promised. Promised because there's no rules. How can you control these ladies? There's no way. You'll need a referee in the outside, a referee of course inside, but in this case scenario, you only have the one referee, and it's hard to keep up with these athletes. 3 of the 4 aces, so in this case the 3 aces, Anna Jay, Avril Lavigne, and Azumi, going up against Belle Ramsland, Brianna Murtaugh, and Mikra. 1 fall to a finish, 30-minute time limit. And we have 11 minutes left. These ladies have 11 minutes to negotiate. And as soon as we end this match, as soon as we conclude our pre-show match, we will then begin the Women's Contenders Tournament. You will eventually see the tournament bracket. It will look as if it's the King of the Ring. But I'm telling you right now, it's not the King of the Ring tournament. It is simply a tournament to determine the next contender. I don't know why, but I was going to make this into a 16-woman single elimination tournament. But for some reason, you cannot select how many wrestlers you want on your tournament. You're stuck with 8. There's a tag team tournament, mixed match or mixed tag team tournament as well, which is cool. It's awesome. But I wanted a 16-woman tournament because there's a whole lot of athletes in our roster for Next Generation Pro Wrestling that deserve a spot, but sadly only 8 can make it in. And at the top of the hour, as I mentioned, for those who are just watching this now, at the top of the hour, the NGPW Women's World Championship will be on the line as Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, current champion, will put that belt on the line against the Princess and Legend Zelda. You heard me correctly, ladies and gentlemen. She did win at our New Year's or Happy New Year's show on December 30th. And that was 2 weeks ago, folks. 2 weeks ago. Zelda defeated Yuka Sakazaki in an incredible one-on-one matchup to decide the next challenger. So Britt Baker for her 2nd championship title defense. It should be interesting, ladies and gentlemen, but more importantly, we're guaranteed a brand new contender by the end of La Soirée. That means that if Zelda wins the belt tonight, Britt Baker will not be getting a rematch. That's it, that's all. The winner of our tournament tonight will meet Zelda. But if Britt Baker defeats Zelda, then on January, actually not even January, in the month of February 3rd will be our next NGPW show. Britt Baker will then be defending the title against the winner of tonight's tournament. 7 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in our pre-show. My dinner is cooking right now. I'll have to tend to my food. But for those of you brand spanking new to the channel, welcome. Oh my Lord, almost a 3. I was just... My eyes are on the screen right now. Sorry. For those of you brand new to the channel, welcome to Line and Clear Pictures. The name is Johnny Baba Ganoush. And please click like and subscribe. Hope you are enjoying our program, and share this link to all your friends, your family, anyone that you know has an E-Federation with the 2K gaming series. Share this link now, and don't be shy to post your comments into the comments section down below. Thank you. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The three aces, essentially the four aces, have successfully won this pre-show match. And in fashion too, because we only had a few minutes left. before the time limit draw. Azumi's going to have to get herself checked out because you can see she is busted up pretty bad. My supper is in the process of being made. It'll almost be done. I'm almost going to be eating supper soon, which I will once again go into radio silence, but I will be joining with you all throughout this entire evening, folks. We're just getting started. This is the conclusion of our pre-show match. We have a whole lot of action heading your way. 8-woman single elimination tournament. It is our women's contenders tournament. By the end of the night, we will have a new challenger for the NGPW Women's World Championship. It's going to be awesome, ladies and gentlemen. 5-star contest right here. Greatest of all time. Let's check out the highlight reel, but more importantly, I want to see what the finish was. My cat was like freaking being very clingy on me, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. Beautiful moonsault, a page out of the book of Lita. Look at this. Bam. Well done, Avril Lavigne. The very same, ladies and gentlemen, the very same. Oh, spiking DDT. That should have been it right there. Drop down. Alabama slam. Excellent. Oh, that was cool. Nice little sequence there. LD Clark on the top rope. Big splash. She had some hang time on that splash too. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Oh, that was it right there. I think that's how Azumi got busted up pretty bad there from that folding chair shot. Kids, do not try this at home. There's a reason why there was a disclaimer on this. Look at this. In the early goings of this match, already these ladies are violent as is. Ugh, just unbelievable, folks. So now, folks, we will go on to our tournament. As mentioned, folks, it's going to be, they say it's a King of the Ring tournament. For any of you watching and understand the mechanics of WWE 2K25, please post a comment letting me know, can you actually add or make a 16-man tournament as opposed to the, I guess, the traditional 8? Please do that. I want to know. I need to know in case we have future tournaments for NGPW. So right off the bat, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go on to hang on a second. All right, so we got Aurora Axnel against Mio Jogasaki. Awesome Kong versus Taylor Swift. Cage Jones versus Mia Gothika. And El Virtuoso versus Starlight Kid. This should be a very impressive tournament, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, we'll eventually go down to the finals, where we will determine the new #1 contender for the NGPW Women's World Championship.
The following is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland. And her opponent from Kyoto, Japan, Princess May.
So, at the last show, ladies and gentlemen, on the December 30th live stream, both Aurora and Mio had a, I want to say, a questionable match. And I'll say this, and I'll explain why. So, I booked a match between both Aurora and Mio to be in a one-on-one match. I swear to my father's soul, or on my father's soul, they had a 5-star banger, lasted almost 15 minutes. It almost lasted 15. The end result, Aurora Axinez won. And I decided, you know what? We're not making that match a pre-show. We're making this a match happening later on in the program. Bell sounds, and here we go. Now, at the New Year's Day show, they both wrestled. And I want to say it was a decent match, but it wasn't that 5-star banger I made out of thin air. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I am monitoring my food, please enjoy the first match of the first round of our Women's Contenders Tournament. Now this is the rematch, and I'm gonna go under the impression and say that this will be a wake-up call for Aurora, but also for Mio Drogasaki too, because technically and in theory, they're both one fall apiece. Oh, and this is a very important matchup, ladies and gentlemen, because this will lead on to our semi-final round, a critical part of any championship tournament, of any tournament, because there's no backing down, there's no retreat. Now, once you win a match, once you've advanced on, you gotta go all the way. Wheelbarrow Bulldog! Nicely done by Mio Jogasaki! And now Mio preparing herself. She's got Aurora in her sights. Scooper in the center of the ring where there's no rope breaks of any kind. 2 and no. Well, we're getting the 2 Sweet Chance. Each match, 15-minute time limit. And we will be having other contests in between tournaments. So after the quarterfinal round is over, we'll have another match. After the semifinal round, we'll have another match. And of course, once we determine a new contender, oh, nicely done, nice reversal there by Mio. Referee completely off guard, turning the table, look at this. Oh, back and forth, seesaw wrestling action is what we like to see. What is going on? Crucifix spin, dead center of the ring, and no. Good Lord, be careful. God. Pop up, Hurricane Rana, Aurora. Look at that shock on her face. Oh, jeez. That kick practically beheaded Mio Jogasaki. Big scoop slam, a setup. What's the follow-up? You were way off and you're going to damage your knees. Oh, I smell a square off. Sharing knuckle sandwiches. No mustard and no mayonnaise on those knuckle sandwiches. Enzugiri kick connects. Beautiful moonsault from the ropes. And Aurora looks like she's got this one. A setup for back cracker. Oh wait. The rope break. Smart maneuver from our referee. Shooting star press completely missed, but looks like Aurora's okay. So athletic. Oh, body scissors to a single leg Boston Crab, but reaches the rope. Good call from our official. And now Mio on the top rope. Oh no, Sky Twister press completely discombobulated our referee. This might change the outcome. Aurora setting up Mio. Oh wait. Shining Wizard. Luckily, no one has gotten disqualified. Mio has not been disqualified. However, that was an accident. Off the ropes and oh, drop kick. Aurora now motioning to Mio to get up. Oh, what's this now? Referee starts the count. You can be eliminated from count out. It is possible. Oh, shit! Aurora had nothing but those gym mats from way back in elementary school. Cross body block These aerial tactics can be the death of you. You can get injured. How are they going to be able to compete in the semifinal match tonight? Remember, this tournament is all in one shot. It's all in one night. Aurora now getting the crowd behind her. Dragon Rana. A spiking Dragon Rana. My God. A shotgun drop kick. Just incredible. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is what women's wrestling is all about. About 4 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. This is exactly what I was hoping for, and they both delivered. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Aurora Axnes has now advanced to the next round, the semifinal round. Ooh! She is bloody. She will have to be attended by first aid responders. That is an oogie mess right there. To kick off our tournament, ladies and gentlemen, with an amazing match indeed. Retro Canucks Media says, dude, you're fucking loud. Well, this is Loud and Clear Pictures. We have to be loud, otherwise we're just clear pictures. Alright, let's check out the highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen, before we go on to our next match. A lot went down in this contest, folks. A lot of springboard wrestling action. All these backflips make me very disoriented. Look at this. Look at that. Great coordination. I'm going to see it one more time, folks. Head spring. Spinning tiara, excellently done. A springboard, like Faymaster or something, or a bulldog. I'm not quite sure what that was. Yeah, there you go. That springboard wheelbarrow bulldog. Just well done. Beautiful scoop slam. Simple. A very simple move. But a body slam can do so much. I thought that Aurora was going for the monkey flip. Jawbreaker. Look how fast our referee goes, man. I want to see that one more time. Just slips and slides. But a nice pinning predicament there by Aurora. There's Mio with a beautiful kick right to the face. 1, 2. And you can see the expression on Mio's face. Watch this. Beautiful kick. Or almost like a knee strike. Off of the top rope. Aurora on the outside. Big splash. I'm surprised that did not crack a rib. Oh my God. And that finale, a moonsault, as we've seen many of those. 2, and that's it. I think what happened, ladies and gentlemen, is from that splash that Mio did on the outside, that might have actually winded Mio. So now, with that being said, folks, Aurora Axnes is now in the semi-finals of our tournament. So now we're going to go on to our second contest. The other remaining member of the 4 Aces, Awesome Kong, competes against Taylor Swift. The very same, ladies and gentlemen. I ain't making all this up. So fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, for our next upcoming match. Right here on NGPW Women's Contenders Tournament. And I gotta go eat my supper before it gets cold. For those of you brand new to the YouTube channel, please click like and subscribe. Post your comments down below, like Loud and Clear Pictures and Winter Canucks Media are. Join in on the action, folks. Tell us what you like. Tell us what your experience is with WWE 2K25. We like to hear from you.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Kong, Awesome Kong! And her opponent from Pennsylvania, Taylor Superstar.
We're getting the fight forever chance, ladies and gentlemen, and to think, this is just two matches of the tournament. Aurora Axnes is getting herself checked right now by the first aid responders. Nasty cut, courtesy of Mio Jagasaki. And what's happening now? Oh, Taylor Swift, Awesome Kong, like you've never seen him before. And now they're both exchanging blows. Knife edge, chop, a punch to the jaw. Awesome Kong once more. Block. Block again. Awesome extending the invitation. Kong is getting close to the ring ropes. Taylor blocks, strikes again. And now they're both exchanging knuckle sandwiches. A flurry. And it looks like Kong got it because Taylor is completely crocked. Unreal. Oh, he passed it out, powerbomb. I was gonna say, should have pinned her right then and there. Now we're getting a "This is Wrestling" or a ladies wrestling chant. This crowd is amazing. Nice fireman's carry there by Taylor Swift, springing all the way to the top floor. Moonsault all across the board. And Taylor Swift advances on to our semi-round. The superstar, Taylor Swift, ladies and gentlemen. Great performance as she will meet Aurora Axnes in our semi-finals. How ironic, though we had seen members of the Four Aces winning in the pre-show, I would have assumed that Awesome Kong, the other ace in Four Aces, would have won to advance on into the tournament. But such is life in professional wrestling. Let's check out the highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen, before we go on to our third of four quarterfinal matches in our Contenders tournament. Every move is a flying move. Now here we go. Here we go. A spinning beast load-like powerbomb from Awesome Kong to Taylor Swift. And watch this. Kong is so sure of herself. A beautiful choke slam, but Taylor was gonna kip up. You see? In the finale, another moonsault press for the win. 1, 2, 3. Referee calls the bell. And now we're going to see our tournament bracket. The standings right now. In the semifinals, Aurora Axnez and Taylor Swift. Should be a very interesting match. Both of them are incredible singers. One from Norway, one from the United States of America. And now, folks, on to our third match. We've got punk rock and goth. Paige Jones and Mia Gothica, no strangers to each other, for they have competed once before here on NGPW YouTube. And of course, still to come, El Virtuoso and Starlight Kid. Have they have a lot of history? Those two, I'm telling you right now. And of course, also still to come, at the top of the hour for the NGPW Women's World Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, from AEW, will compete, will defend that title against the Princess, the Legend of Zelda.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Amber C. Jones.
The look of determination from Mia Gothica. She looks like she's got everything under control. However, wielding that baseball bat will not bode well to the promoters, the administrators, of course, the championship committee. Cage Jones, Mia Gothaka, in our third contest. 15-minute time limit. The match begins. The bell sounds. Here we go. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is a good time as any to mention our all-women's pay-per-view from the lovely ladies of the Ladies Wrestling Federation, the LWF, the 2026 Cat Fight event comes to you live from beautiful Gatineau Park, Quebec, Sunday, January 25th. There will be a live link distributed to any of you who wish to be a part of the action, of course, virtually. And main event for the Ladies World Championship, Maddie Ziegler and Jersey Jackson, the very same that had dethroned Maddie from the belt from her first title reign. Will Jersey Jackson be able to dethrone Maddie for a second time, or will Maddie Ziegler retain said championship? Get back in, ladies. There we go. Mia clearly overshot her target in Cage Jones, but double axe handle blow definitely meets the bullseye. Frog splash. Could this be? Will it be? No! Mia Gothica in complete shock as this match continues on, and now, whoa! Mia just boots Cage out of the ring, over the top rope, onto the floor. Look at this, Cage now. Oh, that looked nasty. Those steel steps, the unforgiving steel. Watch Cage. How did Mia dodge that? These women are not ordinary women. Oh! A punch to the head of Cage Jones. No! This is wrestling indeed. This is action-packed. Third match of 4. I am looking forward to what the semi-finals will be like. Oh! A count of 3. We're not worthy. Am I hearing this right? I don't think I've heard that chant before, and if so, must have been a long time ago. A 4-star banger between two. Oh my God. Almost. Cage Jones, Mia Gothica. Whoa. Oh! Grab the legs. That was your chance, Cage. Another senton backsplash. This has got to be it. 5.5 minutes remaining. And there you have it. Cage Jones finally capitalizes Mia Gothica with that senton backsplash. Amazing. Although I thought that Mia was going to end up going in the semifinal round. I could have sworn she was going to be it, but Cage has now reached that level where the fans must now pay attention. We definitely had paid attention to this instant classic of a match. We've heard, "This is wrestling" chants. We've heard, "We're not worthy." We're not worthy. What are you talking about? And that came from the fine folks who had bought a ticket Those people sitting in those stands, they paid good money to see some amazing wrestling action, including the fine athletes of our women's division. Before we go on to our fourth quarterfinal matchup of our Contenders tournament, we will check out the highlight reel, but it is my duty as the host, as the voice for Loud and Clear Pictures, to allow the viewers who are brand new to this channel to click like and subscribe. Post your comments down below, like what Loud and Clear Pick and Retro Canucks Media are doing. You can have conversations, you can say a few words, you can say you're enjoying it, you can say this is stupid. I don't care. We want to hear from you. And to share this link to any of you who are a fan of E-Federations, such as, you know, what you see on 2K25 or the upcoming WWE 2K26, which I believe is coming out in the month of March. Also, folks, mark this down on your calendars. Sunday, January 25th, LWF, the Ladies Wrestling Federation, and Amici's Pizza presents the 2026 Cat Fight event, an all-ladies wrestling show. We've already seen a few advertisements for it, including our main event for the Ladies World Championship, Maddie Ziegler and Jersey Jackson meeting for the third time. This is a rubber match, if you will, between these two. Most certainly will be a fun match that you don't want to miss. All right, let's go on to our highlight reel, and then our fourth quarterfinal match. Springboard body block connects. We saw some pretty cool wrestling moves, like actual chain wrestling from Mia. It was fun to watch. Double axe handle blow on the side of the head of a dazed Mia. Off the rope, swinging in the neck breaker. More diving spots. Frog splash. That was it right there. This looked very, very evident, but Cage Jones managed to kick out. And there's that spray. I don't know where that spray came from. And there's the punt. Now here, I thought that was definitely it. If not the front, this spray set covers, hooks the leg to the arm extended, the shoulder was up. The match continued. Not quite sure what the move was. Just a normal pin. I could see that Mia was struggling at especially near the end. She was slow to get up. Cage is prepared. Look at this. Beautiful. Just beautiful. There's the senton back splash for a second time. This one really did it. Look how Cage pins Mia this time around. This is our tournament standing, folks. And again, I repeat, this is not a King of the Ring tournament. I was trying to create a 16-man tournament, and it just was not working out. I don't know what happened, but if you folks watching this at home right now know how to figure this out, post your comments down. Please, 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 please. After the live stream is over, you can also send a direct message on the Facebook page if you want to. But I would really like to know if there's a possibility to create a 16-man tournament. Right now we have an 8. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I just want to see if there was an option for that. If not, then we'll see if maybe at the next game for WWE 2K26, maybe they'll have the option there. So as it stands, Aurora will meet Taylor Swift, and Cage Jones will meet the winner of our next contest. El Virtuoso and the Starlight Kid. These two also have had history, so it'll be amazing to see how these two will pull things off.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from out of this world, El Ventura.
Thank you very much, Retro Canucks Media. I agree. It's been an amazing show so far, an amazing tournament. Our first ever tournament from NGPW on the WWE 2K25 game PlayStation 4 console. El Virtuoso looks ready. Amazing how she's been in the EFED world, EFED wrestling world for over a year. For those of you who don't know, El Virtuoso had debuted on Christmas Eve 2024. And now here is Starlight Kid, whom you might know from All Women's Japan Pro Wrestling or Stardom, Tokyo Joshi Pro. Virtuoso and Starlight Kid has some scores to settle. And what a perfectly good way to settle the score in a tournament setting. Our fourth and final quarterfinal match before we take a break and proceed to other matters. And here we go. Referee will try and break up the pin. Separate these two. Good call. Starlight kicks Virtuoso in the gut. Oh, wait. Maestro Cradle. Great wrestling. Oh, front drop kick. Using all of her might, Starlight Kid trying to get the upper hand here on El Virtuoso. 1 minute has passed. Remember, each and every singles match is a 15-minute time limit bout. Now I think what will happen, and I mean if this even happens, for a time limit draw, that's Hurricane Rana, for a time limit draw the match will have to restart until we actually have a winner. Oh! No water in the pool. El Virtuoso overshot that moonsault. Now Starlight Kid taking full advantage. Oh my, already? 2 minutes in and already Virtuoso is busted wide open with the makeup and the sweat. Her eyes will be blind. She will have difficulty seeing what's going to happen. Oh! German suplex. Why didn't she go for the pin? That too sweet chant. Frustration from Starlight Kid. Their previous battles were in mixed tag team matches. El Virtuoso teaming up with Jumpin' Jay Stevens and Starlight Kid teaming up with Mr. Iguana. And those matches were fun. Not gonna lie, though. If you want to watch those matches, you can tune in and watch the action right here on the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. Feel free to browse and to catch up on what you've missed. Spinning Tiara, nicely done by El Virtuoso. Oh, that was nice. I have food in my mouth. My God. Oh my God. I swear sometimes I feel like, whoa, Revolution head scissors takedown. El Virtuoso calling with the crowd. Wait, block, punch, elbow. Wait a minute. Good grief! The screen ran red for a second time. I think that maybe Starlight is bleeding underneath that mask. Forearm smash. Sometimes I think that these women practice their moves in a swimming pool. Oh, basement dropping on that knee. Crushing, potentially crushing that patella. Nice escape there from Virtuoso. And delivering knuckle sandwiches. No mustard, no mayonnaise, no pickles. Just flesh and bone. Sensational moves from Virtuoso to the top rope. Holy crap on a cracker! A side-winding black arrow or red arrow. 2 and no! This is wrestling indeed. This is ladies wrestling at its finest. Starlight Kid in control. Grabbing the leg. Oh, is this the stretch muffler? Also, we've known that El Virtuoso has tapped out at the hands of Starlight Kid. It's been documented. It's on this channel. You can watch it for yourself. Oh, miss! Virtuoso now has the opportunity. She points to the sky. She's fired up. More springing, diving into the pool action. Hurricanrana. Go over the cover. Hook the leg. Referee position 1, 2, no! Oh, 2 and triple combo. There's a spring in El Virtuoso's step. Another side winding red arrow or shooting star press. 1, 2, 3.
Here's your winner,
Oh my. The makeup is pretty much washed off. The lipstick almost washed off. There is some traces of blood. But look at the eye, ladies and gentlemen. Look, pay attention to her right eye. There might be a severe cut to the eye. We do have the finest first aid responders on standby. We also have a paramedic or paramedics on standby in case something should happen. But congratulations to El Virtuoso for possibly getting what she had been waiting for a long time. The W on Starlight Kid. The win. For those of you who don't know what the hell that means. And as a result, ladies and gentlemen, El Virtuoso will be competing in the semi-final round later on in our evening, as our evening proceeds. And they had about 6 minutes left on the clock out of 15. Pretty good, pretty impressive victory from El Virtuoso. Let's check out the highlight reel, ladies and gentlemen, before we go on for a quick break to set up more wrestling action here on YouTube. Nice Hurricane Rana. You have to have a good jump. There it is. That was in the first 2 minutes of the match. Starlight busts up Virtuoso. And there's the tarantula, a very unique way of applying it to. Look at that. A side-winding shooting star press. I thought it was the red arrow or the black arrow. And what a kick out. Look at that. I could see that Virtuoso really hurt herself. That was nice too. One, two. Here's the third strike, making it a triple combo. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think that Virtuoso had winded herself. But that's all part of the action, all part of the thrill. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going on to a small little break. Grab whatever you need. Grab a drink, grab a snack, a second meal if you will. We will be back for more wrestling action here. We have now our semi-finals bracket prepared. Starting off with Aurora Axnes and Taylor Swift. A Norwegian pop singer and an American pop singer coming up. And we'll have Cage Jones versus El Virtuoso, who is now currently being tended by our wonderful first date responders. At this point now, I believe that Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is made fully aware of how talented our personnel here, for our ladies personnel of the Next Generation Pro Wrestling are. Because Britt will be putting the title on the line against the Princess Zelda at the end of our live stream. Before we go off the air here this evening, that match will happen. And if Baker wins the match, retains said championship, she will have to meet one of these four in the semifinals Tuesday, Feb 3rd.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, CC Okane.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got some tag team wrestling action. Cecilia Ayakashi. Been a while since we haven't seen her. But we will go on to a 15-minute intermission as soon as this tag team contest concludes. We are going to see some names and faces that we have never heard of or seen of before, but tonight, folks, it's a new experience each and every time. Yuka Sakazaki, excuse me, the wife of Konosuke Takeshita.
The magical girl, Yuka Shamonage.
Should be a very interesting matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Right before intermission. We hope you are enjoying our live stream, ladies and gentlemen. We really, really hope so. We try and give you the best quality programming, the best quality wrestling matches, and I'm telling you, the 4 matches that we have seen in the quarterfinals or first round of the tournament, absolutely not at all what I expected, but it met the expectations. In some way, shape, or form, we met with that, and that's great. Capacity crowd on hand here at the Predmoisitier Community Center. Brand new superstar Yvonne is Yvonne Adani. She's never wrestled here in NGPW. This is her first match ever with us. So welcome, Yvonne. We hope you enjoy working with us. And we hope that you have fun just in general. This is wrestling. We are here to have fun. I've got Mr. Toadsworth just cuddling up to me. Has his legs sticking out as I'm rubbing his belly. He is the happiest cat in the whole wide world right now.
And from San Francisco, California, Elizabeth Garcia.
Sheena Garcia also making her in-ring debut. And I don't want to get into a fight with this woman. Mia Gothica with a baseball bat, but now Sheena with that kendo stick. And it looks specially made too. She looks dangerous. Probably hits the gym every day. And the crowd does not like her one bit. Cecilia and Yvonne are gonna start things off here. Bell has sound. 30-minute time limit. And already Yuka, 10 seconds in. 10 seconds in this match. Sheena Garcia with a diving elbow drop on Cecilia Ayakashi. Oh, returning the favor with an elbow of her own. There is the tag. Here comes Yuka Sakazaki, one of the OG women performers in All Elite Wrestling back in 2019, and Ring of Honor. Also Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. Oh, Hurricane Rana. Oh, look at this. Oh, Yuka escapes and 2 elbows to the cheekbone. Off the ropes. Oh, too late or too soon. Discus lariat from Yuka Sakazaki. And here comes Yvonne Adani. Oh, perfectly done. I know we've seen a lot of springboard diving moves, but these women are agile and a too sweet chant. Why am I not surprised? Tag has been made. I smell a tag. Oh, double team. Anaconda Vice. But Yuka fighting back with those knee strikes to the back of the head of Sheena Garcia. Again, brand new to NGPW. Not quite sure I ever met Sheena Garcia, so she will be, from the looks of it, she will be making a heck of a career with us here at Next Generation Pro Wrestling. Oh. Kicks, punches, chops, elbow strikes. Sheena Garcia now in control. A little hot tag, if you want to call it, from Yuka. Now Cecilia. this? 2 boots. Spiking DDT. And now Sheena in position. Referee a little bit out of position, but Yuka saves the day. This tag team match continues. Another DDT. And the crowd popped to that one. Flips her over, covers, hooks the leg too, and no. And that was with no assistance from Yuka Sakazaki. That was all Cecilia right there. Oh, and Yvonne. I don't know what happened there, but she definitely allowed Cecilia in the advantage, and another beautiful springboard splash. Nice hip toss. Beautiful drop kick from the top rope. From the springboard anyways. Fireman's carry in. Oh, Death Valley Driver! Nonchalantly tagging Yuka. Basement drop kick. Nice. What is Yuka going to do now? Nice. Springboard body splash or body block. Cross body. We've got us with a 4-star banger right here. Oh, nice kick. Off the ropes. Drop down. Arm drag. What is Yuka up to now? Bower palm. Sit down, Bower palm cover. Don't be wasting your time, Yuka. Tag now. Nice. Shoulder tackle. Cecilia up on the top rope. There was no water in the pool. You can actually say that. There's no water in the pool. Off the ropes goes Yvonne. Oh! Hey, some kind of pop-up move. Cecilia now. Oh, Yvonne counters. At the hook of her leg. My God, these ladies are absolutely incredible. There's the tag. Yuka. What is going on? Only gets a 2. What are we seeing here, folks? We are seeing incredible wrestling action from 2 stars making their NGPW debut in Yvonne Adani and Sheena Garcia. Nice suplex by the experienced Yuka Sakazaki. There we go. Twisted Bliss. Referee get in there and Sheena breaks up the pin. That could have been it. The Twisted Bliss. Tag has been made. Off the ropes goes Yvonne. And a shoulder tackle from both parties. Off from the top rope. Oh, the guns. Yuka. Wait. No. Powerbomb with the bridge. Referee in position. No. Only gets a 1. Probably because the referee was caught off guard. Oh, nice. Great technical wrestling from Yuka Sakazaki. I feel like there's no way of catching those kinds of crossbodies. Oh, Faymaster! Faymaster out of nowhere! Yvonne! Oh! Cecilia breaks up the count before the count can even start. That's some Jeff Hardy right there. Tag has been made. Here's the setup. Off the rope. Oh! Unreal. Where did this teamwork come from? Sheena Garcia, Yvonne Adani. Never have I ever seen such exquisite teamwork from two stars who have never competed before. Oh! Electric chair drop on the outside floor where those elementary school gym mats. Get back in there, ladies. You gotta get back in there. Oh, crucifix bomb from Yuka. Get back in the ring. Almost got counted out. This matchup continues with 16 minutes remaining on the clock. Yuka is busted up real bad. Red Ooh, oh. Yvonne breaks up the count. What a match. 5-star banger. This ain't no 8-man tag. This ain't no trios tag. Oh, look, nice bandera. A 619. Sheena now busted up. Cecilia on the top rope, motion to her opponent. Tight rope. Drop kick. It's not over yet. She's not done. Cecilia still has more in her arsenal. Brainbuster on the knee. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Tag team wrestling. You bet your ass we're seeing some tag team wrestling, some fine tag team wrestling. Sheena Garcia now. Oh, that's dangerous. A very classic power driver, but a dangerous one at that. Oh. I want to say that was a hyper combo, and that's it. The hyper combo from Yvonne Adani.
Here are your winners, DJ Adam and Elizabeth Garcia.
Elizabeth? I don't think that's what Sheena means. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, two new stars making their debut here in NGPW, and they get the W off of Cecilia Ayakashi and Yuka Sakazaki, greatest of all time. This is their debut. I look forward to what their career here in Next Generation Pro is going to be in 2026. Already 13 days have gone by since the new year, and things are looking good for NGPW, and especially in the women's division. Before we go on to our intermission, ladies and gentlemen, a 15-minute intermission. A little bit of extra time in case you guys need to get something from the store. We don't want you all to miss on the action. We don't. We want you to be a part of all of it. Plus, we have been streaming for 2 hours and 17 minutes nonstop. Even I wish to take a little bit of a break. But first, let's check out this awesome highlight reel. There it is, a Faymaster out of nowhere. Yvonne was stalking her opponent in Yuka Sakazaki. And I thought that it was going to be over right there, folks, on the outside floor. Referee was counting out to 9. Fortunately, both Sheena and Yuka made it in. Look at this. Like a magistral bomb of sorts. Okay, we did not get the greatest of highlight reels. I apologize for that. But it's what it is, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, folks, without further ado, we will be back. You know what? We'll be back in 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, once we've reached 2.5 hours of live stream. So look at the elapsed time. It says 2:20. By 2:30, we will be back for the continuation of our women's contenders tournament. Excuse me. Gonna have this all set up right there. There you go, folks. We'll be back in, well, I guess now in 9 minutes. So grab whatever you need. Grab a drink, a snack. Go for a toke break, a vape break, a smoke break. Whatever you want to do, we will be back in 9 minutes. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen, 9 minutes has lapsed. Hey, ça passe vite là, mes amis, mais il faut qu'on se débrouille là. You gotta get going here, folks. So now with the semi-final round set up, Aurora Axnes and Taylor Swift will do battle. The first aid responders have tended to the wounds that Aurora had succumbed to during the opening contest with Mio Drogasaki. El Virtuoso is also being tended to. Her match will be coming up moments after. Capacity crowd on hand for now the second half of our tournament.
Is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland.
Aurora Axnes got all cleaned up. Looks like the whatever part got banged up in our first match with Mio Drogasaki has now been cleared. But don't forget, a wound can be reopened, and Taylor Swift may have found a way to do so. But our paramedics, our first aid responders, are top notch. They've gone to school for many years. They have studied the human anatomy. They have degrees. They have medical certificates. They know what they're doing. The superstar, Taylor Swift, ladies and gentlemen, with a massive victory over Awesome Kong, former TNA Knockout. Former TNA Knockouts champion. And Taylor Swift has never won championship gold. But tonight, at the end of this tournament, Taylor may be the next #1 contender for the Women's World Championship. All she's got to do is defeat Aurora to get to the finals, and hey, we'll just take it from there. But as you can see, looks like Taylor Swift is very confident that she will pull up a victory over the Norwegian pop sensation Aurora Axnes. The bell sounds. 15-minute time limit. Good luck, ladies. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the live stream. If you're watching this for the very first time, welcome to the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. The name is Johnny Baba Ganoush. I am the host, the voice of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. Everything Fantasy Pro Wrestling. And this is the semi-final round of the women's contender. Oh, that connected. And Taylor Swift motioning to Aurora. Boot, wait, block, sweep, turns her around, or a crossface. Could this be a submission victory? No. Oh, twist of fate. Taylor Swift. Taylor, moonsault press in the center of the ring. Will this be enough? No! This is pretty much even, Steven. And not just because they've made it to the semifinal round, they've each defeated an opponent. Oh! Didn't El Virtuoso do that? Oh! And Taylor landed on that bottom rope. That's the worst part. Shooting star from the springboard. More top rope shenanigans. Another smooth shooting star press. That's two back to back Shooting star press, and now what is this? Oh, this is what Paige used to do. Way back 10 years ago, 12 years ago. Springboard moonsault from the top rope. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner.
Aurora Axnes wins this matchup. There are no blood, there are no marks on this young Norwegian pop sensation. And I think Retro Canucks media is completely bewildered, hoodwinked, bamboozled, for they were rooting for Taylor Swift, while Loud and Clear Pictures were rooting for Aurora to be victorious. An amazing match. I agree with the viewers' match rating. Aurora definitely deserved the win off of Taylor Swift. It was a very fast-paced aerial matchup. I just want to see if there were any cool moments in the highlight reel before we go on to our next match. I do understand though that El Virtuoso is still kind of being tended to the wait, no, they're not. I'm just getting a memo. Excuse me, folks. Okay. El Virtuoso has been checked out by the first aid responders. The wound has been healed for now. Let's see how long that will last. That's some AJ Styles shenanigans right there from Aurora. It's inescapable. The moonsault press is inescapable. Tilt-a-whirl side slammer. Gosh. These ladies are so agile, so quick. 2 tilt-a-whirl side slammers. Here's that moonsault press. I thought that was going to be it right then and there. Just diving move after diving move after diving move. Look at this. I mean, this is a night for flying. Aurora is now in the finals. Looks like Taylor Swift did not get the advantage there, Retro Canucks media. But as far as I know, right, as far as we know, Aurora with no marks, no scars, no blood stains, she is in the finals. And now we're going to go on to Cage Jones versus El Virtuoso. Cage, who has defeated Mia Gothica. And El Virtuoso finally defeating Starlight Kid to move on to our semifinal round. Let's get this party going. Good.
The following contest will be a championship tournament semifinals match. Making her way to the ring from London, England, Amber C. Jones.
Just realized we have a new ring announcer. Cage Jones, ladies and gentlemen. Semi-final round versus El Virtuoso. It's make or break. Winner faces Aurora in our finals. We will have a brand spanking new #1 contender. And still to come for the NGPW Women's World Championship. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, puts that title on the line against the Princess, the Legend of Zelda. Should be amazing, ladies and gentlemen. That's coming up right after this match. On top of that, folks, it's coming up right after this. Here we go. Cage Jones, El Virtuoso. Second match of our semi-final round. And the Women's World Championship is coming up right after this. And then our tournament finals. Aurora Axinez versus the winner of this match. Look at this. Oh, nice sweep. Thank goodness for our first hit responders for checking up on our athletes. I remember seeing Virtuoso's eye not look good. When you have all that gunk, all that blood, all that damage near your eyes, you cannot be able to see what's going on. You will not be able to compete. I'm telling you right now, if Virtuoso was not medically cleared to compete, you may have to change the course of this tournament and go straight to the finals. Aurora would have to have faced Cage Jones, who's fresh from a match that happened about an hour and some ago. Cage Jones had time to prepare. More time to prepare than ever. But then again, Aurora did too. Oh. Side Russian leg sweep. Followed by some knuckle sandwiches. I think Cage is trying to open up that wound. Trying to cause more damage to Virtuoso, who came out of an epic battle with one of her rivals in Starlight Kid. And now Jones. Oh, jawbreaker. Back over. Oh. Wheelbarrow DDT. Oh, that looked nice. I want that move to be on the highlight reel. Oh, look at that. First blood. Cage Jones now will be busted up. Not thanks all because Cage was aiming to reopen the wound near the eye. The right eye. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, submission hold. But Virtuoso reached the ropes. Ooh. Elbow strike. Virtuoso wants Cage up. What is Virtuoso doing? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Metro Canucks media laughing out loud. No laughing matter. I'm not laughing. That's just ridiculous. In the heat of the moment, in the heat of this match, the importance, the winner goes off to the finals to meet Aurora Axnez. Get back in the ring, ladies. Oof. Off the ropes. Swinging in the neck breaker. Going with the cover. 1, 2, no. The bloody face of Cage Jones, the frustration. And think of the time limit, ladies and gentlemen. Just think of the time. Each match is 15-minute time limit. And when you expire, the match restarts until we have a winner. Oh! Wait! Kip up, but the action is too fast. It's way too fast. Big splash from the second floor. Referee slips and slides to, and we get the 2 sweet. On the top floor. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, what the hell? A backsplash and Cage lands on her feet. Doesn't stop there. Like all in one motion. Backsplash, lands on her feet, and then just goes. Ah, snake eyes. The rope did most of the damage, and that's it. I think Virtuoso is just plain hurt.
Here is your winner, Amber C. Jones.
That's a bloody eye right there, ladies and gentlemen. A bloody wound. But Cage Jones managed to defeat El Virtuoso. We're going to have to check up on El Virtuoso. That was pretty nasty. The bottom line is that the finish, in my opinion, the rope did most of the work on that one. Snake eyes, never trust a snake. Excuse me. 3 stars, ladies and gentlemen. That is our lowest. I believe that is the lowest we've had throughout this entire tournament. But don't forget, it's a very exhausting process. If you think about this, folks, you're wrestling multiple matches. Should you win, the evening goes on. You saw what happened to El Virtuoso, her busted eye. And I think that's one of the biggest things right there. Also, what had happened during the match between Virtuoso and the Starlight Kid. Think about all these details. Now, with Kate Jones busted up, she must not compete right away. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, we will be going on to our next match, which will be for the NGPW Women's World Championship. But first, we gotta check the highlight reel. Look at this. Nice little sweep there from El Virtuoso. Great wrestling technique. Cage played this match quite beautifully. Swinging neck breaker. Big splash. There it is. A snake eyes. And the Retro Canucks media says never trust snake eyes. Unreal, folks. But this is professional wrestling where anything can happen. And I also think that Virtuoso's neck might have some kind of whiplash right there too. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we conclude our 3rd hour of our live stream, we are going to go on to our championship title match. The Next Generation Pro Women's World Championship. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Princess Zelda. We've mentioned it time and time before, but it's going to be happening. It's going to happen in a few short moments. But the finals of our #1 contenders women's tournament, Aurora Axinez and Cage Jones. What a night. What a night, ladies and gentlemen, is all I've got to say about that. And there it is. For the NGPW Women's World Championship, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus the Princess, the Legend of Zelda.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Women's Championship. Making her way to the ring from New York, the Dr. Britt Baker.
Well, I'm a little bit confused, ladies and gentlemen, as Britt Baker, DMD, is the champion, but where's the belt? Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna just have to deal with the circumstances here. I thought that Britt Baker had the championship belt. I know she does. Unless on Universe mode, maybe Universe mode has something else to say about this, which means we may actually have 2 women's world champions, unless Britt Baker defeats the princess, the legend of Zelda, right here tonight, folks. Then Britt Baker, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, will be champion in the Universe mode, but also in the exhibition mode. A big, big moment for these 2 athletes, as this is for the NGPW Women's World Championship. The belt is up for grabs. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, the Princess Zelda. 15-minute time limit. The bell sounds. What the hell was that? Britt Baker catching Zelda off guard. Big power bomb. A pop from the crowd from that knee strike from Britt Baker. Princess Zelda's got the opportunity of a lifetime. She defeated Yuka Sakazaki in a #1 contenders match 2 weeks ago to earn the right to compete for championship gold. Oh. And now Zelda motioning. Wait. Nice clothesline. Very smooth. Drop. Finds the mark. Oh. And Inzu. Sending. Oh, Kaka. 5 elbow smashes. And the screen runs red again. 2 minutes in to our matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Spinning tiara. That's the setup. Here comes the follow-up. Zelda telling Britt to get up in a cross-body block. Referee in position. Only gets a 1 count. This is for championship gold. Aurora and Cage must be watching this match now backstage, because they're going to meet the winner of this match for championship gold February the 3rd. Oh. On the back. Britt. Too sweet, of course. Why am I not surprised? Inescapable. Oh, jeez, look at this. Hammerlock with the wrist. Just forget about it. I'm going to drive both of my knees on her back. Why not? Well, that could very well be it, ladies and gentlemen. 2. No! Oh! I think Britt did too many flips. Oh! Shining Wizard! And Britt goes on the outside floor. But you cannot win. Oh! Scoop slam. You cannot win the championship on the outside floor. Now Britt motions to... Oh! Oh no! A moonsault press. Wait, hold the phone, hold the pickles, hold the lettuce. That's Io Sky. What on earth is she doing here? Wait, oh! Super kick. Io Sky just leaves? Britt Baker was distracted. The champion was distracted. Another near fall. This match continues for the NGPW Women's World Championship. Spinning Uranagi from the Princess, the Legend of Zelda, as she motions to Dr. Britt Baker. Crucifix bomb. That could have been a pin right there, Zelda. You've wasted a few seconds right the match. Would have been over. And another near fall. These are mistakes. Mistakes that could jeopardize the outcome. And now Britt. Oh, wait a minute. Third time. Zelda was able to deflect it. Drop down. Beautiful drop kick. Finds the mark. Elbow drop. Zelda has control. Wait a minute. Inside rolling cradle. Referee counts it to no. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Glam slam-ish. I think that was a glam slam. And now, oh, smash in the face of the Princess. Whoa. Oh wait. I'm afraid to find out what's gonna happen next. Come on, Zelda. Deflect. Yeah! Running drop kick. Come on, Zelda. Will we have a new Women's World Champion? Oh! Walking on the ropes. Drop kick. Britt, wait. Oh, knee strike. I think Zelda's completely crocked. 1, 2, Off the ropes. Oh! This could be it. This could very well be it. Zelda telling Britt to get up. No! Oh no! Wait! Don't get too cocky, Britt. Because things like this could happen to you. And now Zelda going over on the top rope. Zelda now. Dead. Like a dead weight slam. Is this it too? No! Another drop kick. Zelda doing everything in her power to win this match. Oh no! No water in the pool again. Britt sends out. Oh no! Oh no! I think Zelda broke her nose. And that's it. Oh no!
Here is your winner, and new World Women's Champion, the Dr. Britt Baker!
Well, I wouldn't say she's the new champion, but I guess in exhibition mode, now it is safe to assume that Britt Baker is the undisputed NGPW Women's World Champion, because in the universe mode, Britt is the champion. She is the champion. This is an exhibition. Tonight's a bit different, as you can probably tell. We have not done the universe mode, because tonight is all about one thing and one thing only, which is coming up in just a few short moments. We're going to find out the new #1 contender for the NGPW Women's World Championship. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, now that Zelda has lost, we are not going to do anything just yet. We've got to check up on both of these ladies. Both Britt and Zelda busted up, especially near the end, which I'm hoping in the highlight reel we will see exactly what happened. But I think that Zelda may have broken her nose, courtesy of that helluva kick from the champ, Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Still Women's World Champion, but the new champion in the exhibition mode, making Britt Baker the undisputed Women's World Champion of NGPW. All right, folks, let's just go ahead and check out the highlight reel, if we will. Both Britt and Zelda are getting themselves tended to the responders. Face jam. Just tremendous athleticism all throughout the night. That was a weird one. Inside rolling cradle. Thought that would be it. But Zelda just kept on fighting. She kept on fighting with her to her very last breath. Look at this exchange of moves off the ropes. Like these two went tooth and nail. Look at this. That's it right there. That's it right there. The Helluva kick. I mean, if that did not break her nose, I don't know what would. But that looked absolutely filthy. And finally gets the 1-2-3 victory right there. 1, 2, 3. Just a stamp. Just to make it 100% sufficient right there. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, is now undisputed NGPW Women's World Champion. She has been champion since November 4th. And now, folks, the time has come. The purpose of why we're here, why we are watching NGPW Women's Contenders Tournament, because now we're going to determine once and for all a new #1 contender for that championship belt, which Britt Baker has won. Princess Zelda and Britt being tended to the first aid responders. We will have updates right before we close up our live stream. So stay with us after the end of our main event. Our final battle of the night. Aurora Axnez and Gage Jones. Next!
The following contest will determine the championship tournament winner. Making her way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland.
Aurora Axnes prepared now. Cage Jones makes her way. Here we go, folks. The moment of truth. Aurora Axnes and Cage Jones. Winner of this match will definitely meet Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, for Women's World Gold on Tuesday, February the 3rd. Oh! Nasty kick. And by the way, folks, this is the only all-women's wrestling show for NGPW, as there will not be a show on the 27th. Originally, there was going to be a show on the 27th, and another all-women's event, but sadly, that is all for naught. So just keep you guys all known. Just to keep you all in the know, the next NGPW show will be on the 3rd of February. Good evening, Gigi Apley. I don't know if I'm saying your name properly. I apologize. But welcome to Loud and Clear Pictures. This is Next Generation Pro Wrestling on the WWE 2K25 gaming platform. We're actually reaching the end of our show. This is the last match. So check it out, have fun, enjoy the match, and don't forget to click like and subscribe. And next week, ladies and gentlemen, here on Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube, we've got another Academy show. Another all-women's Academy show. Should be awesome. Still cannot believe last week, if you had tuned in to watch the action, it was a close match. It was a close call. Especially during the last 4 superstars that were in the ring. Drip King Universe. Okay, I'll definitely check that out. I'm gonna write this down on a piece of paper so I'll know. So. The Too Sweet Chance. Alright, Drip King Universe. I've marked that down. I will check out your channel. Thank you. Aurora right now setting up. Paige Jones, who had been struck real hard, getting her eye damage as well, courtesy of El Virtuoso. 2 and no. Into the cover, Paige Jones, will she win this thing? And no, not yet. The match is not over yet. We're about 10, we have 10 minutes remaining on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what is that? Oh, that looked nasty. Aurora's head was spiked on the canvas, and then somehow, some way, Aurora kicked out. I'm hearing a faint fight forever chant, a series of offense from both of these ladies as we're in the closing moments of our Contenders tournament. And Paige has Aurora right where why is she doing top rope shit? There is no need to do top rope shenanigans, and she missed her target. Aurora was wobbly for a good like 15-20 seconds. Oh. Off the ropes. There you go. It's like a signature move from Paige. Oh, here we go. Showcase showdown. The final moments. 8.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Our Contenders Tournament Finals. Paige Jones. Aurora Axnes with strikes. Block punch. Come on, Aurora. Oh. There it is again. The crowd popped. I heard the crowd on that one. 1, 2, and 3. Paige Jones is the winner.
Here is your winner, Amber C. Jones.
Paige Jones, ladies and gentlemen, is not only the winner of this matchup, but she is now our first tournament winner. Our first female tournament winner. My ego is CEO of WWE in my universe mode. I am your general manager, Raw. Forgive Retro Canucks Media, for he is just excited that Cage Jones is the winner of the tournament. It's been a grueling 3.5 hours of wrestling action. We're just about to sign off, but thanks very much, Again, I forgive me for not pronouncing your name properly, but at GGApli. We're gonna check out your YouTube channel once we exit the live stream, and we'll see what your universe mode's all about. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, Cage Jones is now going to be competing against Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, next month, Tuesday, February the 3rd. Mark it down on your calendars. A live link will be distributed, so everyone will be in the loop. But you will definitely see a championship match, and what an incredible night it has been. Check out the highlight reel one last time, and then we are going to sign out. This match had a lot of incredible maneuvers, some back and forth. But I just don't know why the highlight reel has to always show diving moves, because this match had more than diving moves. Oh, bump and feed, nice. That's a classic one too. Dragon Rana, a snappy Dragon Rana from Aurora. Ooh, missed. Oh, look at this. Straight jacket neck breaker. That was cool. With a pin. 1, 2, and Cage managed to kick out. That was a fun one. Actually, you know what? Hang on a sec. Excuse. That was pretty cool. Just tremendous wrestling holds and moves. Some amazing spots from these two as well. Oh yes, there we go. That just looks sick. That just looks unbelievable. I don't know how on earth Aurora was able to kick out from that. And this is how she wins. How Cage Jones becomes the #1 contender for said championship. On behalf of the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel, on behalf of Next Generation Pro Wrestling, my name is Johnny Baba Ganoush. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Richard Canucks Media, for tuning in. Thank you, GGApli, for popping by. We will definitely check out your channel at Drip King Universe. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you who are watching. And we will see you all next week for the New Class Wrestling Academy. Our All Women's Wrestling Month continues on. It continues until the end of the month. So please tune in. Okay. As we are still on the air, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. One last quick announcement. Don't forget, Sunday, January the 25th is going to be LWF Catfight 2026. It is our all-women's wrestling show. It is our final wrestling show for the Women's Wrestling Month of January, of course. And next week, we will have ourselves another Academy, all-women's Academy Wrestling show. So please tune in for all of that action, ladies and gentlemen. A live link for next week's show will be distributed. And we will see you for NGPW action February the 3rd. For FPW, Fantasy Pro Wrestling, that's going to be the Catfight show, even though it's run by the Ladies Wrestling Federation. The Ladies Wrestling Federation is I guess you can say it is a branch of Fantasy Pro Wrestling. All this, ladies and gentlemen, is on the Loud and Clear Pictures YouTube channel. So you're brand new, click like and subscribe. I hope that you, Gigi Apple, have done so already, and hope that we see you again for next Tuesday. I'm Jonathan Ganoush, telling you all to get your pets spayed or neutered, help control the pet population, but above all else, get yourselves spayed or neutered and help control the human population. Stay safe. Take care, everybody. Godspeed. We'll see you all next week.